Why your ideas aren't working. I remember I was meeting with somebody and they wanted to know why their ideas aren't working. And so when I work with people, I have them answer their own questions because the answer's inside of you. A lot of us though, we look outside of ourselves. We look to others for the answers. What I do, I take holistic business coaching approach. This method and way of coaching came from when somebody had challenged me when I hired this millionaire who it wasn't about his money, it wasn't about anything like that, but it was about his values, his standards, and his ability to challenge me. And usually when you challenge somebody, you are asking engaging questions. And in the beginning of my journey, I was scrambling because I was trying to do what I think I should be doing versus what I wanted to be doing. And a lot of us are making that mistake today. We're trying to get validation. We're trying to get approval. We're asking a robot, ChatGPT, hey, what do you think of this? You have to realize that those are tools and those aren't validators. One of the things that I'm very much against whenever I work with somebody, I will never, ever, ever tell somebody if their idea is good or not, because that's up to them. You have to make a decision when you're gonna go for something. You gotta be all in, because in the beginning of the journey, you're your biggest cheerleader. You need to be in a position where you are 100% sold on what you're doing before you even know how to even do it or how it's gonna turn out. You think Elon Musk got validated when they said, hey, you should put this electric vehicle out and everything was gas? Do you think that he got validated when they talked about him building this aircraft and shooting it up in the sky? I think there were some videos where he talked about how he was told he should kill off one of the companies. They had to decide, but he decided to keep both because he was 100% sold through hell and hot water that this is what it's gonna be. He didn't know how, but he was gonna make it happen. And in my journey, I was told things that I couldn't do. I was told in high school by a teacher of mine that I wasn't college material. Guess what? And I graduated early. Not only that, I had dean's list and I made all these accolades and things like that. And I wanted to prove him wrong so I could prove myself right. But you have to be determined in what you're doing. I remember when in my journey, when I was looking for work-life balance and I was asking recruiters when I was interviewing, is there a work-life balance? And they would all tell me, yes, there's a work-life balance. And I would constantly be disappointed because I felt like I was being fooled every time. And they weren't lying to me. It was better, a little bit of what I've been through in the previous job, but it was just a version of what they deemed a work-life balance. Instead of being 80 hours, it became 70 and then 60. But it just wasn't the type of freedom that I was looking for, the type of flexibility I was looking for. And I remember just driving past the graveyard I would pass every day on my way to work and on my commute back, and always wishing that I can just fly past the exit and just like take this day off and just say screw it. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever felt like that, but I know I have. When I was listening to Les Brown talking about the graveyard being the wealthiest place on the road with the most richest ideas and what people went to rest with, they died within them with their dance still inside of them. And I shed a tear that day because I was afraid that that was gonna be me. Thankfully, to people like him, who I'm very grateful for, I was able to take steps towards my dreams and help others. And this has been the life journey since for the past 10 years. And that's why I make videos like this, because I know what it's like to have a dire idea inside of you and it's dry, but you don't know where to go and what to do with it. One of the things that is important, it's okay to have role models. It's okay to cut your learning curve in half. Make sure that you have an idea, that you know what it is you want, and don't settle for anything less. A lot of the times today, what's happening is we're getting sold into other people's ideas, into other people's dreams, into others' ideas of what is discipline, what they need to be like, who they need to be, what they need to purchase. The key is you have to get into creator mode and shift from consumption mode. You have to stop being a student and become a creator. Become a master at your craft. And how do you do that? By showing up repeatedly, studying it, but not just studying it, executing on simplicity. That's what the key element to helping your ideas come alive. Several people that I work with in my journey as a business coach, they're scared of social media. They're like terrified because today everyone wants you to look perfect. They want you to have these perfect videos. They want it to be this great crisp video production. So they don't realize that in the beginning, you have to start with what you got. You got to work with what you got to work to where you want to go. You got to take your first few steps. You're not going to take these huge leaps. See, a lot of people want to take these huge leaps to get to where they want to be. That's just not how it works in the journey. So with your ideas, you take little steps, but you take steps forward. You know, baby steps do count as well. I challenge you to have accountability. You need accountability to help you get into there. But most importantly, you need a concise game plan and absolute clarity on what it is that you're sold that you want to actually do. Once you have that clarity on what it is that you want to do, you need to figure out what you need and who you need, if that. A lot of people come to a coach, a business coach, because they need help with guidance. They need clarity. They have an idea. They just don't know how to see that idea out. They don't know how to scale that idea or take their skills and backgrounds and get customers, build a blueprint, build a framework, and so forth. So they come to me for something that is intangible, and that's to cut their learning curve in half and to get access to a network or resources that they did not have beforehand. That's what you have to realize. Get around people, but not just random people. Get around the right people. Sometimes you got to go through one door to get to the next, and that's what's key in this journey. This journey is about growth. It's about planting a seed. It's about nurturing the seed, and it's about being able to see it out and doing what's necessary. It requires ongoing maintenance. It requires building activities, profit producing activities. And that's what's gonna help your business, help your idea grow. It's not gonna be consuming and trying to use society for these quick get rich. One of the things, I don't know about many of you, if y'all know about him, but his name's CT Fletcher, right? And what I love about CT's raw, he's authentic. One of the things he used to talk about is everybody talking about, critiquing him on how he curls and, how he needs to snap, and everyone's criticizing him. And he said, forget all of you, I'm gonna do it the way I do it. I may be doing it wrong, but I'm getting results and doing what I can and showing up. What are y'all doing? And that's the problem today. Everybody's quick to critique you on things. So just get out there and go take action and take a chance on yourself. Take a risk. Make sure, if you found value in this, to comment below. And if you're looking for a community, you're looking to find resources, check out the link in the bio. Thank you so much for watching this. Make sure you create, build, sustain in all you do. It's your boy Vince, and I appreciate you so much, and I am rooting for you. I want you to win, and make sure you go follow me on IG and list out your handles down there to let me know so I can follow back. I appreciate y'all. One love. Peace.